I've got a job to do here for a friend. It's an exhaust pipe off a steam launch, a steamboat. And what he wants me to do is bend this pipe, the new bit of pipe, to the same angle as that, which is 6 degrees. But he doesn't want it to kink, it's got to be a nice smooth bend. It's 35mm OD copper tube. It's got a wall thickness about 1.2mm, so it's not thin, but it's not that thick. If I try and bend that, it'll definitely collapse. I have got a spare bit to practice on. And I've also got 2 bits of stainless steel pipe that are a good fit. What I'm going to do is solder one end up, anneal the part I want to bend, fill it with sand and hammer a wooden plug on that end, and then hopefully it should just bend. Hopefully it'll bend. Once I soften it, and the sand inside should stop it from kinking. It's got a roll on there, 35mm, 2mm wall thickness. So the first thing to do was to blank one end off, probably that end that's damaged, and then make a wooden plug to hammer in, or a plastic plug to hammer in to compress the sand. Right, I've got a disc of copper there. I've got some square solder stuff. I was told it was for refrigeration, for soldering refrigerating pipes up, so we'll try using that. I've got some nice easy flow flux. This is going to take a lot of heat because copper really does conduct heat amazingly well. A little bit of flux on there, and the flux are that's going in quite nicely. Very, very fluid. That looks pretty good. Let her cool off. And then I'm going to soften the pipe where I want to bend it. All that's for is to stop the sand falling out of the end. I'm going to heat it up here, cherry red, then let it cool down and that'll soften it. So quickly it's pulling the heat out of here. Quite incredible. Look at that. You can't quench it in water, that would clean it. Or you can let it cool naturally, it makes no difference to how the annealing process works. I've made a plastic plug. It's a good hammer-in fit in there. This is just ordinary sharp sand, builder's sand. A little bit too much in there, I need a little bit so I can compress it when I put my plastic wedge in. That looks pretty good at that. That's compressing the sand. I'll get some more in. I can get this bastard out, like. Oh, John, man. You might have made a bit too good of a fit, bunny lad. I just got a good hold that. Bastard thing. Right. We've made it a little bit too tight. It's certainly a good fit. We'll not be doing this with it. But we're going to use for real. I'll take a little bit off that. It's too tight. Right, I've reduced the diameter of that a bit so it's a much better fit. That's hitting the sand there now. Right, and that's compressed it. Absolutely solid. So hopefully now that's the bit we want bend and that's the bit was softened. Not quite sure what sort of result we're going to get here, but we will get a result. Camera zoom. That's looking good. Looking very good. I think slightly more. It's certainly not kinking, which is well, the whole idea of it. Yeah, I like it. Right. So now we know it is possible to bend it without kinking it. Hope you can see that. It's bent it nice, just what we wanted. You can see there, or hopefully you can see, if you focus, the plug in the end of the copper pipe, plug of sand. Right, we'll see if we can bend the important one now. Looks good. A little bit more. slightly more, nearly there. Possibly a fanny's too far, but it's looking good. Right, settle for that. Definitely settle for that. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, a massive thanks for all the well wishers that keep coming in. Anyway, thanks for watching.